This program contains movie mistakes of a highly geeky nature. If you suffer from hysteria, headaches, or vomiting when exposed to idiotic errors, please seek medical advice before viewing. You know, I mean, do what you like. I'm not your mum. Legally Blonde 2 and a sped-up sunrise. That's all good and fine, but when we go back to real time, the sun's reflection is still speeded up in the window.
Time to legislate!
How does that work? Here's a driving scene from Vanilla Sky, but something isn't quite right.
Not gonna make the 8:45.
I'm talking about the fact that the car is clearly on a high flatbed truck, because everything in the background is much lower, including all the other cars.
Gotta think about it.
David.
Probably the first time Tom Cruise has towered above anything.
Okay, but don't tell anybody where I am.
This is the Triple Rock Baptist Church from the film The Blues Brothers. But even the frantic dancing can't distract you from a crew member blatantly running through the back of shot. Not so much Blues Brothers as, where's the nearest Lose, brothers? I just thought of that myself. Here's Cuba Gooding Jr. wondering what he's done to deserve a role in cinematic Turkey, Pearl Harbor. But keep your eyes on the left of the screen. That's no Navy crewman. That's a film crewman with a remote control for the camera. Martin Scorsese's masterpiece, Taxi Driver, and it appears that Travis Bickle has noticed something out of his window. Maybe it's someone looking at him. He really hates people looking at him. Hang on, who was that? Let's see that again. It's the reflection of the cameraman and the guy pushing the dolly. They really were looking at him. They say that great art holds a mirror up to life.
Hey, where do you want this?
In the bedroom.
But in the movie Ghost, they're holding up a mirror to the film crew.
God.
There they are. Okay, we'll let them off that one mistake.
Yeah.
Hang on. There's a lighting stand in the shot too.
Like it, huh?
Like is hardly the word. I
Oh
know I
well,
did, but
they're
it's
only
beautiful.
human.
It's incredible.
Apart from the ghost. He's a ghost. Here's Surrogates. In this film, everyone has a robotic copy of themselves. So don't worry. All these people falling over are just robots. All robots. Apart from the film crew standing round the corner. They're not robots. They're idiots. Next up is Avatar, the worldwide blockbuster that asks an age-old question. What if giant Smurfs with pointy ears could control flying dragons with their tails and make a tree go all glowy? And yeah, I didn't understand it either. And it was so long. James Cameron, take a leaf out of your brother David's book and make some harsh cuts. If I want to spend 3 hours in a darkened room wearing a pair of cheap plastic glasses, I'll go to a tanning salon. Avatar is set in the mythical world of Pandora and features a Pandora's box full of movie mistakes, such as combining the plots of Fern Gully and Pocahontas. In this scene, Neotri's ponytail is out of sight over her shoulder. Then it's on her back. And when she goes to plug it into her dragon/horse, it's around her front again.
Ikran is not horse.
Ooh, well, excuse me.
You are cleared for South Department.
This guy may be the corporate baddie of the film, but he's got incredible golf skills. He can move balls without touching them. First the two balls are close together.
No, you didn't. You were looking at the monitor. I love this putter, Ronnie. I love this putter.
Next they're far apart.
Parker, you know, I used to think it was benign neglect, but now I see that you're intentionally screwing me.
Grace, you know, I enjoy our little talks.
Then they're back together.
Oops.
This is wrong in all 3 dimensions.
Not some jarhead dropout.
Here we see Jake return from his avatar to the real world, the boring old real world where mystical things don't exist.
Like a tick.
Like Sigourney's hand magically moving from his arm
Is the
to
avatar
his shoulder,
Yeah, Doc.
back to his arm.
You
Avatar,
believe her.
have a word with yourself, Mr. Cameron. And it happens
You gotta study
again.
me.
Watch Jake's arms start on the
Learn to
table.
be one of them.
That's called taking the initiative, son. I wish
Now
I had
they're on
10
his
more
wheelchair.
like you.
Look, Sully, just find out what
Now they're
the
up
blue
straight.
monkeys want.
Now bent.
You know, I mean, we tried to give them medicine.
Now straight again.
Education.
Honestly, it makes me
growth,
turn
but
blue with
they like
rage.
money.
Movie folk aren't always the smartest tools in the box, and nowhere is this more apparent than when they're asked to write something. If the clips we're about to see are to be believed, then apparently it is impossible to put pen to paper on screen without making some kind of massive error. Well, if that really is true, then I've got a word for you. Oh, hang on. No, that's right. Roll the clips.
Come on, ladies. We need
Centrinians, and no, the mistake here isn't the whole movie. Keep an eye on the blackboard behind Russell Brand. Nothing written next to number 5.
Search for the criminal inside yourself. Yes!
Theft?
And then suddenly, writing has appeared on Russell's blackboardy-wardy.
Theft. Good work.
Here's a newspaper that clearly says it's from the year 1980. But hold the press, what's this? The embry-star.com? A web address in 1980? The World Wide Web didn't exist until the 1990s.